Hi everyone, here is Abdul, and today we have a first impression video of my Steeldive SD1970 Captain Willard Hommage with a Kanagawa dial, as you can see. And this Kanagawa dial has a feature which I will be showing you in seconds. So, if you like this kind of content, please do leave a like, also subscribe. Going back to this, I bought this maybe 10 days ago. I've been wearing it continuously, almost every day. I just take it off sometimes to wear a watch when I'm going outside to take a shot with it. And then when I go back home, I put this back on because I wanted to run continuously without me needing it to restart or rewind and see how long or how effective is the movement. That's number one. That's why I'm wearing today the G-Shock to see with time, because I set it up on the atomic clock, so it's supposed to be it will show me then the deviation in time. Secondly is to put it on the time grapher and see what's the, because we already saw when I unboxed the watch that it was not going so well, and I adjusted it to +5, between +5 and +8, I guess. And now I want to see if this adjustment stayed or does it need more adjustment. So first I'll show you the box that the watch came with. It's not a Pelican box, it's a plastic one, but it looks like a Pelican box. You can open it from 4 sides. You get a bracelet or a rubber strap. I would recommend getting the rubber strap. I've heard not good things about the bracelet, the metal bracelet. Everyone who had this bracelet didn't use it afterwards because it wasn't that good. The rubber strap was for me too big. That's why I didn't use it at all. But as you can see, I have here sweat ventilation areas, so to be able to ventilate your wrist more. You have also ventilation holes like a rally strap. That's the logo of Steeldive. You get as well, you get a card with a reference number. I guess this reference number doesn't matter at all. And then you get a warranty card, which you had actually to write when's the purchase, date of purchase, and all the stuff. But as I said, yeah, it's not written. But at least they have this 1-year warranty, which if something happened, you can contact them and tell them. So in the first week, if nothing happened, then most probably nothing will happen to the watch. So the specs of the watch: you have a ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal. You have a combination of brushed finish, polished, and then brushed. The edges are not sharp at all, which is quite nice, because I had experience with other Chinese watches where the edges were really rough or really sharp. This one is quite well made, quite well, I have to say. You have here the polished areas and the brushed areas. I would have loved it to have all brushed, but brushed and polished gives it a bit more depth, gives it also a little bit more shine, which is okay. I have enough shine with the crystal, with the sapphire crystal and the ceramic bezel. That's enough shine for me. Bezel, 120 click, monodirectional bezel. It doesn't go both ways, it goes only one way. And as you can see that the action, the bezel action is not so bad, it's good. But, and this is for me a big but, it doesn't line up. But I could have, like, we could have expected this from Seiko, but even the Seiko homage, as you can see, doesn't line quite. Yeah, even homage, Seiko homage doesn't line up, which is maybe they copied it too well. Let's leave it at that. The crown is a screw down crown. It has crown guards, as you can see, 2 crown guards. And the cool thing is it has hand winding. It has stop second function. And of course you can change the date from the second position. A small issue here with the crown is that you have to push the crown and then turn it, it feels like you're winding the watch, but actually you're just closing it. So from down you can see that there is still a small gap. You can see it here. But this is to be expected for a watch for 150 euros. Yeah, the tolerances and everything. Coming to the main attraction of this watch is the dial. The dial has a Kanagawa print on it, fully loomed dial, and you have two colors on the dial. You have the bezel blue and the indices and hands, and then you have the green of the Kanagawa dial. As you can see, I'm trying to show you as much as I can the loom. The loom goes quite fast, I have to say. The loom goes quite fast, but still, it's a very cool loom. Very cool feature as well. Like you see, I put it on a, I had it 2 days on a normal NATO, 2 days on a seatbelt NATO, and then I put this on the Paratrooper, and to be honest, it just goes perfectly. The color goes quite well, the white elements with it, and also how it looks. By the way, I'm wearing this G-Shock. Just take it off and put this on. Before I put it on, I'll give you the dimensions. You have here 43 millimeters, or 42.5 if you're talking. For only the crown, it's okay, 41, and thickness of the watch is 13 millimeters. Lug to lug is 46.5. So that's the dimensions. My wrist is a 17 centimeter wrist, which is 6.69 inches. And as you can see, or as you will see, it's a little bit harder to tie than NATO's, but I like it very tight. You all know this if you're watching my videos. By the way, this is an invitation to like and subscribe if you're still watching. And as you can see, it does look quite nice, right? On my wrist, it sticks quite nicely. It doesn't move around. No spaces, no gaps. And the color goes quite well with it. I have to say, I'm pretty... I tried the Heimdall from Mario a couple of days. He sent it to me. And I have to say, yeah, I like the Kanagawa dial. The quality of the finish and yeah, that bezel misalignment gets me every time. But like I said, a really nice watch for the price. And if we're looking at the performance of the watch, so let's take this on the side and put this here. Maybe put this one just to get it into the frame. And if we put the watch on it here, so let's see, here we go. I'll mute it. So as you can see, we have a beat error of 0.7, an error rate of plus 10 going down. I'll pause it for a little bit, leave it working a little bit, and then come back to you maybe in a couple of minutes to see how's the progress going. As you can see, my adjustment worked last time. The beat error is still, unfortunately, 0.8. The amplitude is under 280, which is not very good, but it's still plus 3 seconds per day, which is exactly the maximum that I could get out of this watch, to be honest. Maybe I'll leave it a couple of minutes more to see if it will go down this beat error. I don't think so. Just in case, we'll leave it and come back to you in a couple of minutes. So as you can see, I don't think it will improve. It has plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, which is quite good. As you can see, the SK, I was gonna say SKX, but the movement inside NS36, I guess. Yeah, NS36, because the date only doesn't have a, or maybe it NS35. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, it could be adjusted to quite good performance. And yeah, the watch, I think in these days you have Alibaba offers, I guess. If you find this watch and if you're on the market for a diver, I would say go for it, but expect these issues like the QC issues. But at the end of the day, you could also adjust the movement to something like this if you are a little bit technically affine and have the equipment to do it. Yeah, that's it for the first impressions. And if you have any comments, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. And of course, invitation to like and subscribe, and hopefully see you in the next video. Have a great one. Bye.